Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Cilinix Crypto. I hope you're all doing great. Welcome to this new video here on Jasmy. Welcome back to the channel, by the way, and welcome if you're new to the channel. If you're interested in Jasmy content, make sure to subscribe because I actually do put out at least 2-3 videos about Jasmy every single week. And it's on my watch list. So if you're interested in the technicals and also the fundamentals here and there, but I focus on the technicals, consider subscribing. But obviously, do that at the end of the video if you like the video. If you don't like the video, just forget about me and never watch my videos again. But no, so far, Jasmy, yesterday we actually got quite a lot of aggressive selling pressure here. We got a bit of a spike down, which I talked about that yesterday on my X page as well. And I don't really see a reason why we did that. But ultimately, what that caused is that we dropped down into the main level we've talked about, if you watch my videos more often, in my last couple of videos, and that's this level right here between 2.75 and 2.5 cents, which in my eyes, and I think you will agree with me on that if you take a look at this time frame, that's the most important level. It's a massive support level. Technically, you have two important psychological levels in there, 2.5 cents, 2.75 cents. It's respected. You can see that we actually have the trend band there on the 3-day time frame. We have the 200 EMA on the daily time frame. So that's a very strong support level, and so far it's been respected very well. And I think this reaction is exactly what we needed, because that means that, or at least in how I see it, and it's always how you interpret the market is always difficult. But I think this means, the fact that we did not even, with that selling pressure, drop down into 2.5 cents. I think that means that sellers are ready here to buy back again in Jasmy. And I think ultimately with the kind of bullish momentum and the bullish news that we had yesterday, I think that's enough to actually assume that this is the bottom. All right, so I do think this is the bottom. Now, ultimately, what's most important and what I think most of you want to talk about is, well, great, that's the bottom, but can we actually turn bullish? And I think that's a whole different question. All right, because at the moment, we're at this resistance level right here at 3.4, 3.3 cents. I think that's a relatively important level. And that's what we need to break above to actually turn bullish. And at this moment, I'm not convinced yet. I'm afraid of a sell the news effect in the markets next week. If I take a look at the volume for Jasmy, what you can see is that it's up 140%. So that's amazing. But what you can see as well is that the growth is kind of stalling, all right? So the volume is no longer growing as much as it was yesterday after that spike down and the consecutive buyback. So we're losing some of that momentum, and I do think we need that momentum to actually get the breakout. So because to actually turn bullish here and to get back up to 4 cents, which is what we want. We want to see something like this, and that's also a possibility. What I think is we need more volume growth. We need some sort of a momentum continuation. Down here you can see the momentum. And we need the markets to stay relatively strong. Now, I think this is going to be difficult, and I might regret saying this, but I do think that if we take a look at the market as a whole, and if we take a look at all those criteria I just named, first of all, even though we are losing some momentum right now, I think it's actually most likely we will see a continuation of this momentum increase, which started Monday. Outside of that, we actually had a bit of a bump in volume again right now in the last 30 minutes or something. And I actually do think it is most likely the market goes up a little bit higher. So I'm going to tell you, even though I do that with a little bit of pain in my heart, I'm going to tell you that I think it's most likely we'll actually get some sort of a move up into 3.8 and 4 cents here. I think we'll be strong enough to break out of that level at 3.4 and 3.3 cents. Now, do I think you should buy Jasmy now because of that? No. I would, if you want to buy Jasmy, I would wait for that confirmation. But given, basically what I said, given all the criteria, I do think this is the most likely scenario. I think this is more likely than the other scenario, which would be finding resistance here and just consolidating here. It's a possibility, but like I said, it just looks more likely to do this right now. That might be different in a couple of days. I will keep you updated on that, but that is what I think you need to know for now. So thank you for watching. Take care and bye.